Zombie apocalypse.
Redo that actually. Okay, so it is starting to get dark, guys. Right here we have this all flattened out. We added some extra dirt so we can have some more space, but we're going to be putting a butcher building here. And it's going to be lots of fun trying to figure out how to do some of the things, but we have a creeper right here, so just give me a second, yeah? Yes, go away, thank you. I'll take that XP though, thanks. Alright, so... Oh, I've got sky rats. I need
There's
to go.
another creeper behind you.
I've got to
Let's
go.
go inside the library and let's go to bed real quick.
Alright, so... But anyhow, here's where we're going to be putting our butcher, so we're going to have a nice little building. We're going to try to see if we can figure out how to make it look like there's meat hanging from, the ceilings and stuff. So, bear with us, it might not look right away, but just bear with us, okay?
If you have any extra suggestions other than mangrove logs, we are happy to hear them out.
Yes, because what our thought process is probably trying to see if we can hang some, like, mangrove logs to make it kind of look like chunks of meat. And since we can't necessarily, hang meat, per se. So, hopefully that will portray what we're trying to get it to portray. And of course, if anyone has suggestions as the wifey was just saying, we do read the comments and we'll be more than happy to receive that suggestion, and we'll look into it and see how we can implement it.
Yay!
Right now, but I'm getting some spruce fencing made up so that we can go ahead and add in more spruce fence that you guys can see that we have started here. So I'm pretty sure that you guys can already tell that we tend to make a skeleton of the build that we're going to be building beforehand so that we have a little bit of a blueprint. And so we got all of our pillars up right now and just a few pieces of the fencing. But this is where our butcher is going to be, and we're going to have several butchers so that we can actually start getting some emeralds and be able to actually afford the enchantments and stuff that we have at our library. And all these materials here were pre-discussed because we did actually put together a blueprint on what materials we wanted to use, how much of each material more than likely that we were going to be needing. And that is what I am doing currently. And so sit back and enjoy as the wife and I put this together. It will probably take us a good minute to do so, but for you guys, it'll be pretty quick. So enjoy. We are on day 2 of getting our butcher I couldn't think of the word there for a second, but our butcher house ready. I logged off here the last time, or yesterday actually, and we are working on finishing up on the second floor, technically speaking. Alright, let me actually give you a quick gander at what the front looks like as of right now as well. Now that the trees that we had that were right there are gone, you can get an idea of what everything looks like. And I feel like it has a nice little cozy vibe to it. You know, we're gonna have our animals over here, and this is where like storage slash where all the magic would happen, you know. Anyhow, and then we have this going on here. I tried to make a little bit of like pattern there with the coarse dirt, rooted dirt, regular dirt, and then there is brown terracotta in that mixture, if you guys happen to be curious about that. But to our actual project, we're going to be finishing up this. So, montage time it is. He made it up. And he's in his spot. It says I can't rest now. There's monsters in there. Because there is. God damn it. Not breaking my part. There you go. Get rid of that bottom block. And then just shut the trap door. There.
Perfect. Okay, reset your minecart, your trap. I'm gonna get another villager coming in. You just need to let me know when you're ready.
I think that should be good, yeah. He's coming in now. Well, at least I can see him.
Oh, I wouldn't put them any lower than that.
Well, it's just a temporary thing. No, what? And then we'll take it one off.
And then dangle a chain through it, maybe?
Yeah, that's it.
No, I don't like that. Take the chain off. I do like it as a whole, though. What do you think?
Yeah, well, because once you get closer, you can go, oh, okay, that's like a chub of meat.
Yeah. It
And
might
then-
look better if you strip it.
You want me to strip it really quick?
Yeah. That kind of looks more meaty. What do you think?
I'd agree.
Okay, and I think before we do anything, let's take this down real quick. Let's get the inside built up, and I think of the bay window.
I like it. I do. I likes it. I like the derpy face on this, the base skin that it shows for you. Like, so, I am recording. So, you guys see this beautiful skin that I have on that looks like I made to look like Zulu. I was a phone app. I'll have to actually, like, in the description, I'll put it in or whatever what it is, if you want to be able to use it for yourself to make your own, like, little character. But for some reason, I'm assuming it's because of the fact that it's a file imported directly from me and not from Minecraft itself. I show up as a default character for my wife, and it changes consistently throughout the time that we're playing. And so
It's funny.
It is actually quite funny because we are sitting in the same room now because the fact that Discord tended to give a lot of issues, and so we just said, you know what, no, yeah, fuck that, we're not gonna deal with it. We live in the same house, we can just be in the same room.
Yeah, because we love each other.
Yes, we do. But yes, so I'll look up and I'll see on her screen that like I have some funky looking skin on, but it wasn't Steve. It was just it was one of the base dude skins that had like a really cheesy looking mouth, and it was kind of funny.
Yes.
But since I'm waiting on wifey because I'm not necessarily comfortable with making the fancy windows. I can do standard windows. And whoa, shit! I've got sky rats.
You might want to go sleep.
I'm gonna go sleep.
Look, you're just as bad sleeping in-game as real life.
I can't sleep. There's monsters nearby.
That sounds like a bad idea.
Well, I'm inside the building, and I guess while I'm in here, I can just kind of talk to them about everything that we've done. Yes. Since it won't let me sleep. So as you guys can see, we went through the hassle of getting a bunch of butchers ready. This was a pain in the butt getting them from where the daycare, essentially, that we have shown you earlier on, all the way over here, which you guys probably already went through that montage. But here's all of our lovelies. Unfortunately, we did not get a single one that until like level 3, once we level them up, that will buy any, yeah, there you go, buy the raw beef, and it has to be level 3 in order to do that. But the rest of them are all like, yeah, I'll take chicken. And you know what? I don't even see a single one that has fish, actually.
That's because this isn't for the fishermen. We actually have to make a whole different trade center.
Oh, there's a whole other different trade. As you guys can tell, my wife has been playing way longer than I have. And I'm still learning a lot of things, and I learn things almost every episode from the wifey. Okay, let's, see, can I sleep now? No, I still cannot. I would go out and try to murder whatever is out there, but since
if it's from up there, more than likely it's in the ceiling, because we never despawned the roof.
We didn't despawn the roof. Fuck.
There's a sky rat that was in the roof, baby. That's why you couldn't sleep. Oh! I didn't mean to piss him off! Don't hit him. Just let me. I'm gonna. Fight back! Fight back! Fight back! Fight back!
Well, I was just about to start talking about the iron golems. So that is a perfect transition! So, yeah, wifey accidentally hit the one in there trying to kill a sky rat that was trying to get to me while I was inside the building. And that was the reason why it wouldn't let me sleep, was because there's a sky rat trying to, like...
Bitch is still here.
Look at him. No wonder it wouldn't let me sleep. Like, damn. Okay, anyways. So, with the fact that we have villagers in the library, and we have villagers here in the butcher shop, and it's what, 16 per building?
Yep.
It is starting to spawn the iron golems, because therefore it is starting to register as a village. And so they are going to start spawning and being, you know, here. So,
why, you may ask? Because you Java players, this is Bedrock, and Bedrock hates us. But we love Bedrock. Bedrock for life.
alright, so, there's that. You guys get another little gander at what everything looks like. I'm going to kind of show you really quick. There wasn't really anything that's changed. I mean, as you guys saw, we put in some fencing. We did end up having to, like, change the wall a little bit because there was some mismeasurements, but that got fixed out. We ended up, you know, trailing out some of the pathing, or not pathing, but the dirt and stuff that's in the pen to, like, right outside. You know, it spills out of a pen, you would imagine. So, and at this point, we're going to be going ahead and decorating the inside of this area here. So we will be going into yet again another montage, but I hope that you guys enjoy. Alright, so after several days of work, we can officially say that the butcher's is now done. We have the little area where they would be prepping up the meat, so we put some redstone for like little stains, and then where the animals would be kept. We don't have any in there at the moment, but there will be some. The random iron golem that be sitting there and giving us both the side eye for absolutely no reason.
Bitch is grumpy.
Yeah, he's just a grumpy boy. But you guys saw this portion of it earlier, so that comes into here. And then it's got a really good view of like our barn and the tower and all the other areas that we have over there. So that's really nice to see. And that's pretty much about it, really. I mean, it doesn't look like a lot, but it is a lot, and it took a good couple of days for us to get everything put together. But yeah, that's the build, guys.